Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. Imagine bowing before Allah for 40 minutes straight in the stillness of the night. Your forehead almost touching the ground, your heart trembling and your tongue pouring out every secret, every hope, every tear, until the angels rush to carry your prayers to the heavens. This is the power of Tahajjud, the night prayer that Allah Himself praises in the Quran. It is the moment when the world sleeps, but the lovers of Allah are awake, standing in awe, bowing in humility, and prostrating in surrender. And among its moments, Ruku, the bowing position, carries a deep symbolism, the lowering of yourself entirely before the majesty of your Lord. The Prophet said that in the last third of the night, Allah descends to the lowest heaven and calls out, "Who is calling upon me so I may answer him? Who is asking of me so I may give him? Who is seeking forgiveness from me so I may forgive him?" This is not just a hadith. It is an open divine invitation. Let me share a real story. Just months ago in Gaza, a man named Yusuf prayed Tahajjud under the sound of distant explosions. He entered Ruku and stayed there for what he later said felt like forever, about 40 minutes, asking Allah over and over to keep his wife and children safe. The next morning, he emerged from his apartment to find his street reduced to rubble, except for his building still standing, untouched. Tears streaming down his face, he said, "Only Allah knows how my Ruku saved us." Allah tells us, "And during the night prostrate yourself to Him and glorify Him a long night through." Quran 76:26. This is a command and a secret, that the night, with its silence and intimacy, holds keys to blessings that the day may never unlock. If you have never tried standing or bowing in front of Allah for long minutes, tonight might be the night to begin. It is not about the length alone, but about the surrender, the presence, the trust that Allah is listening. If you've ever made dua during Tahajjud and felt an answer come in a way you never expected, share your story in the comments. Your words might inspire someone to get up tonight and taste this sweetness for themselves. Before starting this video, don't forget to like this video, because it gives us a lot of strength to continue sharing beneficial content. And I invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to stay informed of our next publications on the Islamic faith. Share it with your loved ones and leave a comment to tell me what you think. Thank you and good video. Step 2. Introduce the dua. Now that we understand the power of making dua for 40 minutes in Ruku during Tahajjud, let me share with you the exact dua to say. One of the most beautiful and profound invocations taught by the Prophet. The dua is, "Allahumma inni as'aluka min fadlika wa rahmatika, fa innahu la yamlikuha illa anta." This means, "O Allah, I ask you for your bounty and mercy, for none owns them except you." In the stillness of Ruku, when your body is lowered, your heart humbled, and your mind focused solely on Allah, saying this dua repeatedly opens a deep spiritual door. It is a humble plea, not for worldly things alone, but for Allah's own grace and mercy, the true treasures no one else can grant. During Ruku, it is sunnah to glorify Allah by saying, "Subhana Rabbiyal Azim," "Glory be to my Lord the Almighty," 3 times. But after this glorification, you are free to add your own heartfelt duas. This is a precious moment when your soul can pour out all its needs, from the simplest hope to the deepest pain. Let me tell you about a sister named Amina in Malaysia. For years, she and her husband struggled with infertility, praying to Allah for a child but seeing no answer. One day, she learned this dua and made it a part of her nightly tahajjud.
sitting in Ruku for long minutes, repeating it with sincerity. Within months, Amina was blessed with the news that she was pregnant. She told me, "I felt as if Allah's mercy was embracing me every night in my Ruku." This story reminds us of Prophet Zakaria alayhi salam, who prayed earnestly in the quiet of the night for a child, even though he and his wife were old. Allah accepted his dua and blessed him with Yahya alayhi salam, John the Baptist, as mentioned in Surah Maryam 19:2-7. Your dua tonight can be just as powerful. Whether you ask for healing, guidance, peace, or relief from hardship, this simple yet profound plea, Allahumma inni as'aluka min fadlika wa rahmatika, carries the weight of hope and reliance on the most merciful. Pause this video now and say this dua aloud or in your heart, even if it's daytime where you are. Did you feel a change in your heart? If yes, write yes in the comments below. Your response encourages others to try this dua and feel the mercy of Allah themselves. Step 3. Why 40 minutes in Ruku works spiritually and psychologically. To truly understand why spending 40 minutes in Ruku during Tahajjud is so powerful, we must explore both the spiritual significance and the psychological impact of this profound act of worship. Spiritually, long Ruku is the ultimate expression of humility and surrender before Allah. When you lower your body, your head bowed, back straight, you physically demonstrate your submission to the Creator. This body language mirrors the humility of the heart. Allah commands us in the Quran, "And bow with those who bow." Quran chapter 2:43. This is not just a ritual posture. It's a call to unite your entire being, body, heart, and soul in devoted worship. In this extended bowing, your heart learns to soften and your ego shrinks, creating the perfect state for sincere dua. The stillness and repetition open a spiritual channel where mercy flows freely and divine presence becomes palpable. Psychologically, the practice of holding long ruku and repeating a focused dua works like meditation. Extended stillness quiets the noisy mind and prevents it from wandering. Repetition of the dua anchors your attention, making your heart more receptive and present. This calm focus nurtures clarity and resilience, vital for facing life's challenges. Consider the story of Dr. Ahmed in Sudan, who has been working in hospitals amid ongoing war. Before every high-risk surgery, he prays Tahajjud and spends long minutes in Ruku, repeating this powerful dua. He shared that stillness in Ruku centers me. It quiets the chaos around me and sharpens my focus. It's like Allah grants me clarity even in the darkest times. This example echoes the story of Prophet Musa alayhi salam, who spent long hours in worship and communion with Allah on Mount Sinai before receiving revelation. That extended devotion prepared him spiritually and mentally for the enormous task ahead. The spiritual humility combined with psychological calm creates a transformative experience. You are not just asking for help, you are aligning your entire being with the divine will. If you're facing a mountain you don't know how to climb right now, a problem that feels overwhelming, write in the comments, Allah will make a way. Let this be a reminder that surrender through worship is the first step towards divine solutions. Step 4. Common mistakes and how to avoid them. While the power of making dua for 40 minutes in Ruku during Tahajjud is immense, many miss out on its full blessings by falling into common mistakes. Recognizing and avoiding these pitfalls ensures your efforts are fruitful and your heart remains connected. Mistake 1. treating the dua as a ritual without presence of heart. Some may repeat the words mechanically without truly feeling or meaning them. Dua is not a chant or a checklist. It is a conversation with your Creator, a pouring out of your soul. Without heartfelt presence, the blessing diminishes. Mistake 2. Expecting instant results. Sometimes we pray, but when our problems do not vanish immediately, we lose hope or get discouraged. But Allah's wisdom and timing are perfect. The answer may come in ways we don't see or at times we don't expect. Patience and trust are essential companions to dua. Mistake 3. Skipping the practice in times of ease. It is easy to pray fervently in hardship, but forget tahajjud and dua when life is comfortable. Yet, this consistency builds spiritual strength. A businessman in Pakistan shared his story. When his income grew, he stopped his nightly tahajjud. Months later, he faced devastating losses and realized how much he had depended on those prayers. Returning to this practice, he found renewed hope and stability. This cycle is not unique. The Quran warns us about the people of Quraysh who forgot Allah in prosperity. When harm touches man, He calls upon us. Then when we bestow a favor upon Him, He says, I have only been given it because of knowledge. Surah Yunus 10:12. The lesson is clear. Steadfastness in worship is key, regardless of life's ups and downs. To truly benefit, cultivate presence, patience, and perseverance. Make your dua a sincere act of love and submission. Trust Allah's timing and maintain it as a lifelong habit. Have you ever stopped a spiritual habit and felt life become harder? Share your experience in the comments so others can learn and be encouraged to stay consistent. Step 5. Step by step. Tahajjud routine. If you want to experience the full power of making the powerful dua during 40 minutes in Ruku of Tahajjud, here's a simple, clear routine you can follow to get started or deepen your practice. Sleep early with intention. Before going to bed, make a sincere niyyah, intention, to wake up in the last third of the night for Tahajjud. This intention alone plants a seed in your heart and mind that prepares you for the special night worship. Wake up in the last third of the night. Set an alarm or trust Allah to wake you naturally. The last third of the night is when Allah's mercy is closest, and prayers are more likely to be accepted. Make wudu slowly and mindfully. Perform ablution with calmness and focus. As you wash each part, think of it as cleansing not just your body, but also your soul. Washing away sins and preparing yourself for direct conversation with Allah. Pray, do rak'ahs with focus. Stand, bow, and prostrate with full presence. Pray 2 rak'ahs of tahajjud, focusing on your connection with Allah. Recite Quran slowly and with feeling. Enter ruku and begin the dua. In the bowing position, say Subhana Rabbiyal Azim 3 times to glorify Allah. Then begin repeating the dua. Allahumma inni as'aluka min fadlika wa rahmatika fa innahu la yamlikuha illa anta. Do this continuously for up to 40 minutes if you can. If 40 minutes feels too long, start smaller and gradually build up your endurance. Complete the prayer. After your extended ruku, stand up and complete the rest of the prayer as normal. Then go into sujood, prostration, and make personal dua for your needs. This routine is more than a physical practice. It's a spiritual journey that softens the heart and opens the door to mercy. Real story. Ahmed, an elderly Syrian refugee living in Turkey, shared how this routine kept his heart alive through the darkest times. After losing his entire family in the war, the nightly tahajjud with this dua gave him hope and strength to continue living and helping others. Try this routine exactly once this week. Then come back and comment with one word describing how you felt after completing it. Your feedback will inspire others to take this step too. Step 6. Transformational testimonials and stories. The beauty of this powerful tahajjud dua, spoken in prolonged ruku, is seen in countless lives around the world, from war-torn regions to peaceful cities, transforming despair into hope and hardship into healing. Take the story of Fatima, a widow living in Yemen. Amid the chaos of war, she dedicated herself to praying tahajjud every night, holding that dua for long minutes in ruku. When an airstrike hit her neighborhood, her modest home was spared while many others were destroyed. She believes it was Allah's protection granted because of her sincere prayer. This story reminds us that even in the darkest moments, Allah hears the humble call of a servant. In the UK, Sarah, a recent convert to Islam, battled severe anxiety and depression for years. She began to incorporate this practice of extended dua in ruku during tahajjud into her nights. Gradually, she felt her heart calm and her fears lessen. Sarah shared, "The quiet surrender in ruku brought a peace I hadn't known before. It helped me trust Allah more and let go of my worries." Her journey illustrates how spiritual practices can heal the unseen battles many face. Similarly, in Gaza, where the sounds of bombs echo nightly, a young doctor named Youssef used this dua during tahajjud to find strength and clarity amid crisis. He said, "When I bow for long minutes, asking Allah for mercy, it gives me courage to face the chaos and save lives." These stories resonate deeply with the timeless example of Prophet Yunus alayhi salam. Trapped in the belly of the whale, he turned to Allah with desperate dua. "There is no deity except you, exalted are you. Indeed, I have been of the wrongdoers." Quran 37, 143, 44. This dua became his lifeline, and Allah answered by saving him. Like Yunus, when we sincerely call out to Allah with patience and humility, mercy descends. From the battlefields of Sudan to quiet homes in Western cities, people are discovering that this profound act of worship, 40 minutes of heartfelt dua in ruku, is not just a ritual, but a source of real, life-changing transformation. Your story might give someone else hope. Share in the comments how tahajjud and this dua practice have touched your life or brought you peace during difficult times. Let your experience inspire others on their journey. Step 7. Call to action and dua for viewers. Now, let's come together and repeat this powerful dua that we've learned to say during the Ruku of Tahajjud. Join me in raising your voice and your heart. Allahumma inni as'aluka min fadlika wa rahmatika فَإِنَّهُ لَا يَمْلِكُهَا إِلَّا أَنْتَ. O Allah, I ask you for your bounty and mercy, for none owns them except you. As you say this, feel the connection to Allah deepen, knowing He hears every word. Now I make a heartfelt dua for every one of you watching this video. Ya Allah, whoever watches this right now, grant them relief from their troubles, provide for their needs, and draw them closer to you. Answer their du'as, just as you answered your beloved prophets. Shower them with mercy, strengthen their faith, and fill their hearts with peace. If this dua has touched your heart or given you hope, please comment below with the words, Allah will answer me. Let's fill this comment space with light, hope, and faith, creating a community that supports and uplifts each other. Also, remember, someone you know may be struggling right now. Maybe a friend, a family member, or even a stranger who needs this reminder of Allah's mercy and power. Share this video with them now. You could be the reason their night changes and their heart finds peace. Lastly, I want to hear from you about these videos' engagement prompts. Which directive message or prompt in this video touched your heart the most? Tell me in the comments so I can make future reminders even stronger and more meaningful for you. Your feedback matters deeply because this journey of faith and healing is shared. Together, we grow and support one another. Thank you for being part of this moment, and may Allah accept your prayers and bless you abundantly.